Did you know that 1 out of every 8 older Americans are addicted to ultra-processed foods? Stick around to find out how these sugar and fat bombs are affecting your brain and body. Hi, y'all. It is Belinda from Mama Bear Living Life. How are my peeps doing today? It has been a while since I've been on here on one of my mumblings. I had to take a sabbatical from everything. Yeah, I just had to back away from everything and recoup, so to speak. Still drinking my coffee. But I wanted to get on here and talk about what I said in the introduction about being addicted to ultra processed foods, or what most people know as junk food. I am a member of AARP. For those of you who don't know what AARP is, it is an organization that puts out a monthly newsletter and I think a bi-monthly magazine. I think it's bi-monthly. But it's an organization that's geared toward older Americans. Yes, I'm old. Anyway, this was, I think it was November 2023 newsletter. That I read this article about junk food and being addicted to it, and I thought it was real interesting, and I wanted to share it with y'all. I will put a link down in the description. I'll try to find a link to the article on the website and put it down in the description so you can go on there and read it yourself also. But yeah, I'm not going to read every single thing because they do have people's name in here and all that, but excuse me, but I do want to pull out some highlighted details on here. I already said that 1 in 8 adults are addicted to ultra processed foods, and AARP sponsored a survey of people. I don't know how many people were in the survey, but people from the ages of 50 to 80. And to see if they showed signs of addiction to the ultra processed foods. The processed foods are like sugary sodas, candies, salty potato chips, fatty fried foods, or like fast foods, that kind of thing. And from that survey, they found that nearly half of the older adults experienced at least one of the junk food addiction signs, like intense cravings, me, inability to stop eating once you start, me, or withdrawal symptoms when you stop eating it. I don't think I had that, but the first two, that's me. It's kind of like the addiction to junk food is kind of like an alcoholic when they take that first sip of alcohol. Now, it doesn't happen to all alcoholics or all people who drink alcohol, but in some people, excuse me, taking that first sip will prime them up to want more and more and more, and they can't stop it. And that's kind of what that's, I guess it's kind of what addiction is, you know. But back to the article. The term ultra processed foods refers to, and I'm going to read this straight from the article. The term ultra processed refers to foods that have been altered by the addition of super flavoring agents, preservatives, food dyes, and other additives, and refined fats and carbohydrates that have been stripped of fiber and other nutrients to improve texture and appearance. This ranges from candy bars to chips to cookies and pastries. All of these foods that these manufacturers are making are created solely, and you can't get me to believe anything else, but they are manufacturers create these foods solely to keep you coming back to eat it, to buy it and eat it. Can't get me to believe any different. And not to mention, they make them cheap. How much cheaper is it to go get a bag of potato chips as to go get a bag of apples? Come on. I can go to Aldi's and get a bag of chips for $1.69. I go to Aldi and get a bag of apples and it's $4. Now, with that said, consumers eating all this junk food, we now don't have healthy bodies. We have what is called ultra-processed bodies. Think about it. Almost 60% of the calories consumed by Americans come from ultra-processed food. 60%. And that would explain why the American society is fat. You compare us to the rest of the world, we are obese. Let me glance on down here. Hold on. I don't remember this paragraph. Okay, it says here, a study this year found that even when people eat the same number of calories, those who eat ultra-processed foods over high-fiber foods absorb more calories. Think about that. I have 150 calories worth of fruit here. I have 150 calories worth of potato chips here, and that's hard for me to turn that hand because of my injury. If I eat these potato chips, I'm going to retain most of those calories. If I eat this fruit and vegetables, I won't retain the calories. Fruits and vegetables have more nutrients in it. This one has been stripped of the fiber and nutrients. Oh, and it says here, when they absorb more calories, it's an average of 116 additional calories per day. You add that up in a month. You add that up in a month. That's what, over 3,000 calories? That's more than your daily intake. And they say here, one reason for that is that our gut microbiomes consume calories too, but ultra-processed foods are digested so quickly that their calories never make it to the large intestine, which is the home of the microbiomes, which I'm assuming that is where the calories would be broken down in the large intestine. It says it only takes about 200 or 300 extra calories a day to see risk for excessive weight gain and diet-related diseases. These foods have also been linked to increased chronic inflammation and underlying condition behind obesity, heart disease, Alzheimer's, diabetes. Yeah. Your brain on junk food. Oh boy, here we go. This is your brain. We just discussed the body, a little bit of the body. Here's your brain. Because ultra-processed foods are digested so quickly, researchers in the field say the brain's response to a candy bar or potato chip is more like what we see with nicotine and alcohol. I was talking about that before. But overcoming junk food addiction is possible, and I can attest to that. I have overcome it. I have my setbacks, but I have overcome it. They have support groups like Overeaters Anonymous. They have cognitive behavior therapy. Let's see what else. Nutritional counseling. And then you can just do the good old-fashioned abstinence, which is hard for some people. I did just the good old abstinence. It was hard. That's what worked for me eventually. Like I said, I still have my setbacks, but that's what I did. And my life without junk food now is so much better. I am eating healthier. I'm starting to find ways of eating healthier. I don't have a garden yet. I do plan on having a garden, but yeah, I just thought that article was interesting, and it put into print here what I always believed, that the manufacturers are purposely doing this, making these foods unhealthy but looking good and tasting good, just so they can get you back to buy more. So buyer beware. Don't do it. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to read that article. I might get back on sometime this week. I am trying to put one video up a week. I've been having issues with my computer, so I haven't been able to get a project done. I've been doing crocheting projects and stuff. I haven't moved. My dogs won't leave me alone. I haven't been able to get my project recorded. I was trying to get one posted every Wednesday, but it's not going to happen this week. So I'm going to try to get at least one video up every week. I hope you all have a good day, a good rest of your week if I don't get back on again. And with this job thing, I'm going to rely more on YouTube. So I am going to challenge YouTube subscribers, YouTube watchers, viewers, to subscribe to my channel. Help me get away from working for the man so that I don't have to worry about working from home or not working from home. Anyway, y'all be happy. No. Live fierce, be happy, stay safe. I forgot what my saying was. There's Miss DeVeters. I think she wants to eat a tea. So I'm going to get on out of here. Y'all take care. Bye.